Good evening, everyone. I have chosen the topic science, and I will be talking about coronavirus. Coronavirus originated in Wuhan City, Hubei Province, China. China initially reported to WHO, which is World Health Organization, on December 31st, 2019. The Chinese authorities identified coronavirus, which has resulted in millions of human beings infected. Their cases asymptomatic infection. Some had mild illness, some had severe illness, and some was even deaths. Science realized that the symptoms of respiratory viral infection due to SARS-CoV-2 and influenza can be similar. There were listening testing laboratories that were certified. It took a while for the United States to receive information on how to test the people in the U.S. The United States was not prepared for this type of outbreak, so they had to rely on China because since the virus originated in China, China had already known about the virus and how to test for humans to retrieve the results. China corresponded well with the U.S. and sent everything that was needed so the U.S. can begin testing people and can start working on a cure for this virus. They used the flu SC2 multiplex assay. The flu SC2 multiplex assay is a molecular in vitro diagnostic test that aids in the detection and differentiation of RNA from SARS-CoV-2, influenza A virus, and or influenza B virus. And it's based on widely used nucleic acid amplification technology. Scientists started trying to understand this virus, to actually see how did this virus originated from Wuhan, China. They realized they had worked with China, so the scientists believed that the new strain of coronavirus likely originated in bats and pangolins. The new strain of coronavirus is called severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2, and it causes coronavirus disease 19. Around 80% of people with COVID 19 recover without specialist treatment and they just experience mild symptoms. One out of 6 experience difficulty in breathing. On March 11, 2020, WHO declared COVID 19 a pandemic. But coronavirus are common in certain species such as cattle and camels. Camel and cattle are very rare for humans to retrieve this virus from them. When the mechanism of the occurrence occurred, there was crowds, people were pressured, especially when it became a pandemic. The victims was afraid and crying, and some was even praying because they did not want to die. People began to be afraid. Because of this pandemic, a lot of people lost their jobs, transportation was delayed, and some people was even stuck in other countries. Scientists began noticing that this virus is also airborne. So they advise people to wear face masks at all times when going out and wash their hands continuously. People were not allowed to attend gatherings because everyone needed to start practicing social distance. In London, scientists are experimenting a vaccine at Oxford University. The British began testing people back in April 2020. Scientists have discovered that they have found the experiment to produce a dual immune response. The vaccine is also casing a reaction to the T cells in the human body. But they are on phase 3 with testing the vaccine in U.S. of AstraZeneca. The vaccine is known as the AZD 1222, and the trial will enroll approximately 30,000 adult volunteers at 80 sites in the U.S. So COVID was reported in 2019 that discovered that face masks, social distancing, and washing hands could help prevent the virus. And now they are testing humans with a vaccination. So thank you.